All right. Hello, chat. How's it going? I'm early. I gotta keep them on their toes, you know? I'm ready. We're going. We're Yakuzan today. Yakuzan 2, even. Sorry. We're continuing Yakuza 2. Still in Chapter 5. Still just working on all of the non-minigame stuff now. Which, of course, includes some minigames in, like, sub-stories and such. But it's not the unbelievable, monumental task of the minigame completion in Yakuza 2. We're doing the sub-stories and such. It's not bad. Comparatively. Even some of these sub-stories are more than what the minigame requirements are in later games, to be fair. Oh, my camera's all blown out. Whoa. Hold on. Now I'm yellow. It's hard to tell with the pure white screen. There, that's better. That's a lot better. Okay. Now my camera's fine. Alright. Oh, didn't I think we had a save state for this last one, actually. Yeah. Because we were doing Pachi slots. Again, the victory lap. The Pachi slot victory lap. Everyone loves it. Well, I'm letting this one get a good spin. We only need 3,000 this time, which is not bad. And if I want to stand up and take a break and come back to it, that is also a thing that we can do now. Thank God. There's no, like, in one sitting requirement. Granted, I might do it in one sitting. I don't know. Because, like, I could get up and go do other things, but 3K is not bad. So I might just tough it out. Beat Lost Paradise today. It was pretty good. Lost Paradise is pretty good. I feel like it gets so much shit, and some of it is deserved from the community with, like, how grindy that game can be. But aside from the grindiness and some of the pacing issues, it's a lot of fun. Oh, too good to be true? What's that? No. Okay. Well. super grindy took me longer than 5. It's unbelievably grindy. Like, that is the one thing that the game absolutely deserves all the shit on. It's super grindy. Okay, come on now. That's not what I want. We're on a bit of a rough streak. But all we need is like an Aladdin chance or a jackpot, you know? $155 watch streak? Jesus Christ. I knew there were a couple more than 100s, but can't even get all the upgrades because of the gold orbs. Yeah, that shit sucks too. Like, you can't even max him out in one playthrough. Absolutely sucks. More slots. A little Pachi slot revisit. At the very least, there's not, like, intense stakes on this one. Even losing, like, 100 before the luck comes back and it swings back around doesn't feel bad. Because, like, you know, losing 100 is less significant when you only need to get up to, like, 3K as opposed to 10K and you're not allowed to stand up to potentially reset your luck. Oh, that's right. The game was crashing on me when exiting the machine. I think it just did. Well, it absolutely just did. At least I have this. This is better than needing to fully reset. I need to remind myself to throw down a save state just in case before I stand up. I forgot about that. Maybe I'll get luckier this time. Probably not. I doubt it. But we could. Outlook is not so good on that, but it's possible. What's with all the liquid? What's happening? MGS4 isn't even out until August on PC and stuff. What's going on? Oh, fuck. God damn it. Come on, Aladdin. Work with me. You gave me 2 big jackpots. 2 big ones. Now he's giving me cherries. You haven't heard? Oh, don't even. Don't even, you haven't heard me. What are you talking about? Did they delay it? And I have not heard? Fuck off. The machine is up to some funny business. Something big could be coming. Or more free replays could be coming. I can't bring myself to do it. Volume 2. News. I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing any news. Made you look, you fucking bitch. Mods. Subject him to MGS4 all cutscenes 10 hours edition. See, it just crashed again. I hit my hotkey right as I stood up, though. Let me up. What's with this game? I'm almost scared to press the button. Okay, that is... I was like, this is my hotkey to load, right? Yakuza 2? Are we okay? Are we okay? Hello? What if I close it down, load it back up with the save state, and then give it a go? Back to save? Bro, imagine. Didn't I fix it last time by loading a save state at one point? Am I crazy? I think you did? I could have sworn I did. And I remember that it takes a minute to load. But there comes a point where you get enough black screen where you're like, oh, the game is frozen. Like now. Uh-huh. It's not a speed issue. It's freezing. I'm giving it a fresh boot. Let it, yeah, okay, here we are. Now, bring me back. A spin for safety. 2 spins, I suppose. I can't be crazy. I swear last time when it was freezing on me, we were able to get up from the machine just by save stating. Uh-huh. It seems just straight up fucked at this point. What? Let me go from save then. Because what? Trapped in slots forever? It's so bizarre. Maybe I should be like manually saving a shit ton while doing this. Because the freezes happen. Specifically when getting up from the slot machine. I don't know why. That's so weird. Okay. I guess we'll make it work. We'll make do. Did save just before getting there, but I was up a lot there. I had a lot of winnings. And I have to get him to spawn again, which is a shit show in and of itself. With the sitting down and getting back up. Please. Please let me get up. Let me get up. What the fuck?
Better than Liver Day.
Liver Day. Thank you, Kronk. Thank you for the 2 James. They do say that. They do say that Yakuza Day is better than Liver Day. I've heard that a lot. Oops. What's a token lost? Am I right? And now the game is working just fine. Fuck you too, Yakuza 2. Wasn't it 3? I think it was 3 times. I think today is the day they move, streamer. Today is the day. It's almost the day I move. Which is great. I am ready for the homeless arc. I don't think we have the house until May 2nd. So it'll be a bit. Yeah, there he is. Gotta get the sub-story back. And now, because that was already me chancing the RNG 3 times. Oh. I can't leave the parlor. I can get up from the machine, but I can't leave the slot parlor. Why the fuck did they move the pinned message to the bottom on mobile? I warned you it was coming. I told you. I told you it was coming. You don't look very packed up. Not right in this room. Everything else is pretty packed up. So there's like... You are good at being ready for things. We don't need to be ready for things. We need to be ready to do things in a single day, is what I say. A little bit of lag on some of the spins makes me think that it's gonna give me something big, and then it doesn't. My brother and his girl who've been packing for 2 weeks. I mean, for like my desks and stuff, I'm working until I'm out of here. So like, there's nothing to pack right here, you know, until the day of, pretty much. Chat, I'm losing. Oh, come on. What day is last stream? I don't know exactly. Sometime like early this week, like Monday, Tuesday, probably. I think we have to be out on Wednesday. Pretty sure. Monday could be the last one. I don't know if I'll be able to stream on Tuesday. I really don't know. We're going as we're going. Is this the last minigame to complete? All the minigames are completed. This is for sub-story now. I'm edging needing to buy more medals. Come on. Come on. Jackpot right here? No? Okay. It's fine. I have to change stuff randomly so they can tell investors they're innovating. Honestly, I said it before too when I was warning people that that the pinned message was going to be moved, because I always get the updates a little early. Like, I always see them before they fully roll out. I said when I warned them that I actually like the pinned message being moved to the bottom, because people will actually see it there. Like, genuinely, no one ever sees the pinned message because it's right at the top. It gets so, like, cut off. At least at the bottom, like, you go to type and it's right there. Like, it is where your eyes are looking when you look at the chat, you know? If that makes sense. Can't see other videos without closing the chat now? On desktop? On desktop, yeah. I haven't seen that one. And I normally do get them early, but I haven't seen that. They might be testing that. And it might not be like a permanent change. Because I haven't seen that one. There are sub-stories. Are there also Dom stories? Some the unlucky one. Yeah, they might just be testing that one out. Thanks. Yeah, no problem. My god, 77 spins later, something might be happening. It's not even guaranteed, but this is like the first actual chance. Please. Fuck you. You serious? God damn it. Yes, but only in 0 and Kiwami 2. It is crazy. That's actually a really good response. Remember that time he was shown how to borrow 100? I don't think you can borrow 100, can you? I don't think you can buy more than 50. Am I crazy? You gotta wait for 777. I don't want to get up from the machine either. Load them into the machine. Oh, it doesn't borrow more. It's still just the same number. The credit in the machine is not the same as the medals that you have, weirdly. The way that the game sees it. Like, once they're loaded in the machine, you can't get them back. I've done this before. Yeah, but if they're in the machine, they don't count. Although I guess it gives you the buffer, but I would have lost that buffer anyway. I guess I could buffer it. Actually, well, see, now I've done that. Hold on. Fucking... Okay, it's really lagging now. What the fuck is happening? Is the game okay? I have a feeling it's gonna freeze on me when I go to stand up. It didn't freeze on me. Okay, hold on. Hold on, there's a chance. What do you have left in this game? We are in chapter 5. We've been in chapter 5 for an eternity. because I got all of the mini games done already. But we're working on pretty much everything else still. That's the button. Oh shit. No, he's right. What? Alright, never mind. Do you pre-cache the entire image when loading? I don't know. It's whatever I set it to however long ago. At this point. If you don't know, you probably don't. I don't know, because I would have set this up. It's not on by default. Yeah, but I may have turned it on, like, years ago and never touched or thought about it since. Is why I don't know. I have no idea. The star doesn't seem to mean jack shit when it comes to the camel. All fun minigames done and just the RNG gambling games left? No, all the minigames done. This is for a sub-story. But all the minigames are done. Does it say pre-caching game with a loading bar? No. No, it does not. My parents bought an AI-generated fridge magnet. How many is needed for this? 3,000 for this one. Which is not bad. But I can't seem to fucking win. Like, at all. I don't know what's happening. There's absolutely zero winning going on here. If you pre-cache, it all goes into RAM. So which would... Well, it's only the one thing in this game that freezes. I don't have issues with anything else. And it's weirdly, specifically the slot machine in Yakuza 2 and not Yakuza 1, which also has the exact same slot machines. But standing up from the machine specifically in Yakuza 2 sometimes freezes it. And apparently dropping a save state beforehand doesn't save me from freezing. Unless I just got really unlucky at the start of this stream with getting like 10 freezes in a row, trying to reload it to prevent it. But it doesn't seem like it saves me from it. Maybe the latest update messed something up? Maybe. I am standing up from the machine. This is brutal. Oh my god. No freeze. Maybe I just need to trust it. Maybe I just need to trust it more. What happened to my lucky Pachinko machine? Oh, and now I'm getting this controller bug again. Which is also the game. We learned last time. It's nothing to do with my PC. Also only on Pachi slots. And now it's fixed. As soon as you get like a loading screen and you're back to playing, the controller thing fixes. The controller thing being like all the inputs end up getting like 15 seconds delay on them. It's crazy how rare getting 3 cherries in a row is, and they pay you the same as getting like moons or camels or whatever other generic shit. Because I kind of got excited when I saw that. I was like, whoa, 3 cherries. And it's just 6 medals. it's 6. Okay, come on. Aladdin machine, work with me. Hello, Hasriel. Whole lot of camels. None of them are doing anything. What is the UFO? Ad jail. Imagine. Twitch ads. He'll be back in 3 minutes with whatever it is that he found. Or didn't find, rather. Just let me win. Give me the big win. Where are my Aladdin chances? Where are my big jackpots? What's happening? Sweet. Nothing insane, but I'll take it. Because an exec emailed it to some random... Yeah, how the fuck? Like, in general, maybe this is just a lack of understanding on, like, the modern film industry on my part. But who's emailing the film to anyone, really? Why are we sending the film through email? Like, at all? In the first, right? Like, why are we emailing whole-ass movies? Am I crazy? Like, I'm even trying to wrap my head around it. Like, who was the right person to email the whole-ass movie to? What? 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 I didn't even know you could do that. I mean, of course you can do that. Like, it probably would have been through, like, a Dropbox or something anyway, rather than just the raw file, like, in the email. They were supposed to send clips, but they sent the whole film by mistake. So then, it wouldn't have been some random, it would have been someone they had a partnership with, or was it also emailed to the wrong address and it was the wrong file? Probably both. I mean, even, like, if they are sending the movie by email with business partners and whatnot, even then I question how they emailed it to the wrong person. It was emailed to an amateur journalist, I think. Oh, boy. Bro, if you're that journalist, like, hear me out. Call me crazy, if you will. But, like, that journalist is an idiot, too. Because now, like, your career in film is done. No film company will work with you at all after this. Right? I don't get it. Please. Please. I'm begging for mercy at this point. Oh, my God. Not my Aladdin chance, please. But don't give me a cherry, I'm gonna lose my shit. Or a 3, I don't want a 3 either. Keep going if it's not. Oh. Is that an A? Chat, are we back? Oh, we're back. Oh, we're back. We're in. been 84 years, bro. It's actually been 30 minutes. Like, no joke. It has been 30 minutes since we got anything like this. I've just been spinning and putting more money in and spinning and hoping, waiting for it to come back. Jesus Christ. I hope it lasts forever. I really do. I hope it just goes on for an eternity now that it's here. Oh, you have to get the camels to get the 15 spin. Weird. No, don't go away. Oh, the camel? No? Please. Please, another one. I'm begging. I will get on my knees. Please. Oh no. Oh, fuck. Damn it. I'm not getting on my knees then. I won't. Not if you're not gonna give me anything. You didn't earn it. Most people were gonna pirate it anyway. It's a fair point to bring up. Don't give me a 3. Oh, thank God. I do feel bad for the crew. I mostly feel bad for the crew that the theatrical release got canceled. Like, that honestly was just the first domino in this movie getting fucked over by corporate BS, right? It was just the first one. And from there, it's been a shit show for them. And apparently, wasn't the reason that they canceled the theatrical release because, like, some execs thought that Avatar didn't have a large enough Western audience to warrant a theatrical release? Or no, sorry, it wasn't Western. It was that, sorry, my brain is so, like, Japanese game oriented at this point, because that's been all I've been covering for so long. Sorry. No, it was that they thought a 2D animated film wouldn't warrant a large enough audience. I remember now. But, like, the Demon Slayer movie did pretty good, like, even in the US, and it did worse here than it did in Japan. So I don't know what the fuck they're looking at for reference there. You're gonna say it was a Western show? Yeah, my brain is just, it like slipped out almost out of reflex. Oh, fuck off. Oh yeah, the Chainsaw movie, or Chainsaw Man movie also did really well here. Like, I don't know what they were looking at when saying, like, oh yeah, 2D animated films for, like, a more mature audience don't have a large enough audience here. We can't justify it. I don't know what they were looking at. Frankly, I have no idea. The machine is pretty active. Like, we're not in the depression of no minigames popping up or anything, right? Wait, which Avatar are we talking about? The good one. I'm not sorry to James Cameron for that. the good one. The machine's making a whole lot of noise for not really doing anything. Oh no. We might be back to the depression, actually. Oh. Okay, I'll take it. The Aladdin machine works in mysterious ways. What the fuck? I forgot that it can do that just at any random time. Like literally you put a credit in the machine and sometimes it says Aladdin chance, boom. No Aladdins is a recession indicator. I hear it's true. I hear that's a true fact. $300. Keep her going. Damn it. 1%? It's 10%. We're not going to 30,000. Bro, could you imagine if you did have to go to 30,000? 10K was brutal enough. Good lord. End of the Road's final difficulty spike is crazy. It is. It really is. I do love just looking at the Avatar movies. I think that's... No shade to the people who like those movies, like genuinely, but I think that is why they took off so much in the first place. I think it is just because they're so visually appealing. Oh, the A didn't change. The A is not changing. Why, thank you. Rose, wasn't her name Rose? I think so. They look really pretty, but there's not much else to them. That's kind of true. They're very much like turn your brain off movies. But they look amazing. Like that's the thing they've always had going for them, for sure. I mean, the first one at the time that it came out was like light years ahead of anything else in film when it came to CGI and stuff. Like even nowadays, the newer ones are pretty impressive, even for today. But the first one, relative to when it came out, was fucking insane. Yeah, it was unbelievable when that first one came out. And even nowadays, the first one looks really fucking good. Like, compared to most of what we get today. The movie hasn't, like, aged since then or anything, really. It still just looks really fucking good. I've seen plenty of movies in recent years that look worse than it. Plenty of Marvel movies, particularly, that look worse than that. It's just the first thing that comes to my mind when I think, like, big CGI fest movie is, like, Marvel. Or maybe Star Wars. Star Wars as well. Some of the recent Star Wars projects look worse than that, too. CGI has degraded recently. I think CGI is going through that same thing that games went through a bit ago. Black Panther final fight scene. Yeah, that whole thing was CGI. I think CGI filmmaking is going through the same thing that games did, where like there are a lot of technologies and stuff that can do things procedurally. And it's very convenient and cost effective and quick. Fuck, no. Not the threes. Stop. No, 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 please. You can't do this to me. Okay. Sure, his opinions would turn some heads. This is the same friend who put like Gaiden above 3-make, right? Got us back to slots. Yeah, sub-story. Fuck off. No. Shit. The thing with the 3 curse, as we used to call it, is you do just need to get really particularly lucky on one random spin to break it. Because otherwise you just get looping 3s. And the 3 just means that your luck is increased, like generally on every spin. But it starts to chain. You get a whole bunch of 3s in a row once you get that first one. You just keep getting 3s until you get something else that's big, like an Aladdin chance or a jackpot or something that will break it. So welcome back to 3 Hell, chat. It was funniest when we didn't know what the 3 was, necessarily, and this happened for the first time. We were so confused when it went on for like 10 straight minutes of just 3, 3, 3. At least the palaces are lit. Yeah, that was, I think, what eventually led to us figuring out what it was, right? Was that the palaces light up when you're in like an increased luck state, and the 3 always lights up the palaces. I think that was literally the reason that we figured out what 3 even did. Davy Jones in Pirates is really good CGI, especially for its time. Honestly, they get so much shit, but like all of Michael Bay Transformers, amazing CGI. Especially, well, the first one came out in like 2007, right? Or was it 2006 maybe? Something like that. Those movies have incredible CGI. I think those are also like, they did well box office wise and such because they looked good. Great CGI, but bad designs. Some of the designs were pretty good. Not a lot of them, but some of them were pretty good. Megan Fox out of 10. Come on, man. Alita Battle Angel is one that looked good and was not, like, not a great movie, but it looked really pretty. Thank God. Oh, a jackpot to break up the 3 chain. That'll do it. At least I think that should do it. I think a jackpot will break it. And obviously we win. It's a jackpot. Only a regular one, but we take those. think every design in the first one was good, but after that it was hit or miss. I can't remember his name, but the little radio bitch in the first Bayformers. I don't like that design. Nerfs in Tekken 8, it's real, it happened. I know, I was telling false about the patch just out of nowhere. I think it's because of all the pro players and content creators who were boycotting the game, probably, is why this patch now exists post Season 3 launch. For those who have not heard, Tekken 8 randomly dropped patch notes that we didn't even expect to be a balance patch at all yesterday. And the patch notes are like across the board, nearly every character in the game is getting nerfed. Across the board, heat is getting nerfed. Like just systematically, the heat mechanics are getting nerfed on almost every character in this patch. And in a way that I actually like. Like they're keeping heat pretty much as it is. But every character has like those ridiculously strong heat moves that burn up a little bit of the heat gauge. And they've just made it so that like any of those moves are still there, but if you use those moves, it like instantly ends your heat because the consumption got boosted by so much. So like Devil Jin's launching Hell Sweep, like the one with actual good damage because he can launch it normally outside of heat too. But the good one is like, yeah, you can launch someone with a Hell Sweep and get crazy damage, but your heat is over. Like that is your heat use for the entire round. I like that. I like that. That's good. Honestly, the patch looks really good. Aside from like King didn't get any nerfs. Like not a single one. I don't love that. Shaheen was never even mentioned a single time in the patch notes. I don't love that. But like other than that, it really is one of those where I was like, I was reading it and I'm like, bro, this patch is basically what I would have done. Like this is pretty much if I wrote the patch. Aside from, they made Kazuya's Heaven Gate in Heat, the Hell Sweep Heaven's Gate, sorry. Which is the big like uppercut where he takes you up into the sky and slams you back down. They made that one of the attacks that like instantly ends your heat for the entire turn. But I don't think there was anything wrong with that move balance-wise to begin with. It barely did any damage. Like by the time that you were using that in a combo, it was gonna deal literally like 2 damage. I shit you not. As someone who's played a couple hundred hours of Kazuya in Tekken 8 alone, and who's labbed all this stuff a lot on him, that Heaven's Gate Ender did no damage anyway. I don't know why they made that an instant heat ender, but for the most part, I'm happy with the changes. Heaven's Gate nerf is outrageous. Yeah, I don't know why they felt like that was a move that needed to get guttered, because it happens either if you use it in a combo or if you land it in neutral. It doesn't matter. It will instantly end Kazuya's heat, which I don't know why. Granted, I also didn't like that they buffed Kazuya's 1-1-2 in heat this patch. If anything, I think that the laser off of 1-1-2 should burn at least half of the heat gauge minimum. Like, if you want to nerf something from Kazuya's heat in this patch, that's the thing to nerf, in my opinion. As a bit of a Kazuya specialist, that's what I would have tackled, not Heaven's Gate. I don't know why that's the move they went for. But hey, I'm just happy that everyone else is getting nerfed. I won't complain too much about one questionable nerf on my main. I'm not terribly bothered with it in the grand scheme of things, you know? Also, if I could get another win, that would be great. Aladdin machine, we were going pretty strong there for a bit. Could we get her going again? Also, not everyone forgets that Shaheen exists. He's one of the most popular competitive characters right now. He's seeing some of the most play in tournament because he's really good right now. Which is why me and a lot of other people who are noticing that he's just completely absent from the patch notes are like, why is Shaheen not getting adjusted at all? He is? Yeah, he's like a top 10 most used character in competitive play right now. Because no one plays him, like, from a casual standpoint. But at the highest levels of Tekken, he's actually one of the strongest characters in the game right now. I think Nee put him top 5 on his recent tier list, if I'm not mistaken. Or maybe it was just outside of top 5. For my non-Tekken players, Nee is, like, considered one of the greatest Tekken players of all time. He's still currently active and playing. And I think he just recently put Shaheen as a top 5 character in the game. This could be something. Rose never appears and doesn't give you at least something. Is she just giving a guaranteed Aladdin chance again? It looks like it, yeah. Explain in Injustice 2 terms? I can't because that game is so shit that I don't know Injustice 2 terms. I never bothered. Sorry, Injustice fans. All 17 of you. I apologize. My Aladdin chance abruptly ended, but you may notice up on the top left of the machine, the Aladdin chance light is lit up. So I think it's still active in the background and it's just gonna come back on a random spin. But I'll take the jackpot in between. This is good. There it is. It's back. Oh my god. First spin off of a jackpot, it lights back up. What the fuck? I'm not complaining. I'm not. What? Bro, I've been scammed. That was it? That was all that was? Now I'm complaining. Xeno was awesome and he could never be defeated fairly. That is true. The latter half. I think Xeno, if you look at him as purely a character who appears in Resident Evil Requiem, then he is a nothing burger. But I don't think that's Xeno's purpose in the story. I think Xeno existing, just in the first place, along with some of the things that he alludes to in the scenes that he's in, is setting up something crazy big for later. Because, like, even just by him existing, just that alone, cloning Wesker is a possibility that now exists in the story. And straight up, if they could do it once, they can do it many times. Like, more Wesker clones is a possibility down the line. We also know that the Connections is still very active through him. He tells us that the Connections is still very much an active player in the world of Resident Evil. That they were more closely linked to things from early canon than we thought. Multiple Wesker Project subjects. No. The Wesker Project is separate. Do not, no. Don't confuse them cloning Wesker with the Wesker Project. They're two very different things. It's gonna be like Agent Smith with a bajillion of him. Thing is, he could be like Agent Smith. Think Jake will be relevant? No. I would love to say yes. But no. Capcom using anything from Resident Evil 6, I don't think is gonna happen. Like Helena, Jake, they're not coming back. That game's reputation is so severely tainted that I don't think they ever want to touch anything from that game again. I want to follow up to the Alex Wesker shit. Barry is in danger and I can't have my big goofy dad be in danger. Isn't the Alex Wesker thing wrapped up with the good ending though? Or am I misremembering? Sherry and Jake did have like some hints at romance, but I don't think that necessarily means they will have a romance going forward, because like look at Leon and Claire, or Leon and Sherry, or Chris and Jill. The franchise likes to put in like bits of romance and like little like oh they might, but then they never actually go anywhere with it. So oh, right. It implies that she's in Natalie's consciousness. But then doesn't that all get handled in the DLC for Natalie? I didn't play the DLC for the retrospective because there was like no one was asking for it. Like RE5 and RE7 DLCs. And then Village, I was on the fence about. But sorry, RE5 and 7 I knew going in I was going to cover because those are very, very talked about DLCs. And then Village I was not sure if I was going to cover going in. So I kind of played that by ear, and then a lot of people wanted it after the 7 video. RE4 Remake DLC, I straight up was never planning on covering in the retrospective, but so many people asked for it that I ended up doing a video on it that originally was not planned. But Rev 2, like, I didn't think there would be demand for it. I just didn't do a video on it. And I've literally never gotten a comment asking why I didn't do it or if I'm going to do it. Like, no one, not one person has asked. So I was right in that. You cover 6 DLC? I wouldn't have covered 6's DLC. 6's DLC, I shit you not. There's like 4 of them that are paid DLC. All that they are various PvP multiplayer modes. Like, I know that there's one where I think it's like 5 or 6 players against one other player who's playing as the Ustanok. Is like one of them that I remember. But RE6's DLC is all PvP multiplayer stuff, so I was never going to cover that. I forgot Rev 2 had DLC until you mentioned it, so that tells you how impactful it was. Yeah, one of them is about Moira post good ending, and one of them is about Natalie post good ending. Please, I beg. We're back on a losing streak, and I want to win again. Oh, thank God. What do you think about covering the Kaito files for Lost Judgment? I think I'm doing Kaito files. I don't know if I'm doing them as a separate video or not yet. I haven't looked into how much they would... How do I phrase this? This is a weird thing. I don't know how much time it would require to talk about the Kaito files. Like, I don't know how much discussion they warrant. So I don't know if I'm including it in the same video or if I'm doing a separate video, but I plan on covering it. Pretty short, not gonna lie. Like, how short? Like, Majima Saga short? It's like 5 hours. Longer than Majima Saga, but not by a lot. Longer than Majima Saga, shorter than Gaiden. I'll have to ponder on that then. It's hard to... Oh, fuck, I cut it off. Longer than Dark Ties? How long is Dark Ties? Wait, what? Is Dark Ties, like, less than 5 hours? Is really short? Really? Less than 5 hours short? I was under the impression it was a lot longer. It's like 3.5 hours if you're only doing story. It's like 4 hours. We're back to 3s. Well, that will probably just be included in that video then. Because Majima Saga was like 2 hours. Legitimately. So you're telling me it's not a whole lot longer than that? Fucking hell. A cherry? Are you bullshitting me? Magic Genie. He's gonna give me a 3. It's not worth getting excited about. It's a 3. God damn you, Magic Genie. Wait, he went past the 3. Oh, this is the 3. Okay. We got a fake out into the 3. At least the palace is lit. Am I right? Thought I did. For a second, I was like, oh wait, this might be the lucky spin that breaks the curse. No. No, of course not. Like 4 chapters being about 40 minutes each. Great. I thought it was gonna be more significant than that. I really thought that. Because you don't see them, like, pushing the Majima saga as being a huge part of Kiwami 2, right? Like, when you go to buy the game, it doesn't literally say Kiwami 2 plus Majima saga and have, like, the Majima stuff take up half of the fucking marketing campaign. Yeah, they marketed it as being, like, a whole ass side game. Like, I would have thought it would be more similar to, like, Gaiden, where it's not, like, super long. Like, I probably thought it would have been, like, 10 hours-ish. Maybe 8 to 10 hours, if I'm going a little on the lower end of that. I would have thought it was, like, a proper side game. Oh, there we go. Broke the curse. It's about time. Japanese title is RTG3 Gaiden. So it's just like weirdly marketed across the board. As a roguelike, that's apparently pretty cool, you say? Even if that is just one video that I do, especially because they sell them together, I feel like that would just make sense to do them as like one package. Whereas like Kaito Files is sold separately, so it's a little like distinguishing the two makes sense compared to like a Dark Ties or a Majima Saga, but again, I just have to look into that more. What's it? Even if it ends up making the Kiwami 3 video like a big video, Kiwami 3 will be the last video in the series at the time that I finish it. So like, even if the final video for the time being in the series is like really big, I don't really mind that so much. It's like how my fucking Metal Gear Survive and Phantom Pain videos were fucking ridiculously long, right? Back when we did Metal Gear. But like, those were the last ones, so I was cool with it. Like, those were the finales of the mainline games and then just the series as a whole at the time. Pre-Delta. Never say no to long videos. I mean, the algorithm certainly doesn't. By the time you get to K3, I bet Stranger Than Heaven is out. You must be new here. Probably the longest in the Metal Gear series. They are the longest in the Metal Gear series, for sure. Both of them are way longer than they really have any reason to be. At least Phantom Pain is fun, though. Like, was Phantom Pain a game that warranted my first playthrough being 80 hours? Absolutely not. But was it fun for almost all of that? Yeah. Was Metal Gear Survive a game that warranted my first playthrough being like 30 hours? Absolutely not. Was it fun throughout all that? No. Got pretty lame after like 10 hours. Like, it was kind of fun for about 10 hours. And then I was like, okay, this is a pretty boring game to grind through. Stranger Than Heaven, May 7th release. Yeah, fucking right. I bet we probably will get an idea of when it's releasing in May. Like at that early May showcase. I bet that's probably where we learn the release. I've been hard predicting early 2027 for Stranger Than Heaven. But even if it ends up being late 2026, like say October or something, maybe, I'm pretty sure I'll be done with the Yakuza games by then. It does get repetitive quick. Yeah, I mean, it's like decently fun for like 10 hours. But then when I played like 30 hours of it in the span of 5 days, it got pretty old past like day 2. The rest of the days were not that fun. Wish I had some of the variety that Peace Walker had. Yeah, Peace Walker had way better side ops. For sure. Like, Phantom Pain clears it by gameplay. Like, not even close. But the actual, like, mission design in Peace Walker, in my opinion, was a lot more fun. So excited for the Gears E-Day trailer. Yeah, apparently False isn't. So, I am, but she apparently doesn't care. What? She was talking about it on her stream. I sent her the thing when they announced that it was gonna get a 30-minute direct at the end of the showcase in June. I was like, oh my god, we're gonna get like 30 minutes of info after years of not really hearing anything. And she was just like, cool. Bitch, what do you mean cool? After like, when we finished Gears 5 and I showed her the reveal trailer for E-Day, she was like, oh yeah, that's, like, I'm excited for that. Like, I really, playing through these with you was so much fun. Like, I'm really excited for that. And then I'm like, we're gonna get 30 minutes of info and stuff. And she's just like, oh yeah, cool. I think she told the story on her stream. Because I was giving her shit for it. And her reasoning, her reason, she explained herself. She was like, well, I don't really like to watch like all the trailers and get all the info before I play the game. I would rather wait until I play the game. So like, to her, getting 30 minutes of info isn't that exciting because she doesn't want to watch it or like find out all the things about the game before we get to play it. But I was still like, oh, cool. You're not excited anymore? Just cool, I guess. I was giving her a lot of shit for that reaction. This is taking longer than I thought. Sometimes it does show more than they should, to be honest. Definitely. Some games show way more than they should pre-release. Like, I think Requiem showed way more than it should have pre-release, personally. And I said that, like, prior to Requiem coming out, there was a point where I stopped watching the trailers. Because I was like, okay, they're showing way more than they should. Like, when they started releasing, like, long segments of gameplay. Yeah. Yeah, that was when I was like, okay, I don't want to see this much. Why you don't watch them? Yeah, but, like, most marketing campaigns don't do that. Just sometimes they do that. And I think Requiem definitely showed more than they should have, which was weird, because Resident Evil typically doesn't do that. But I think they knew that there was so much interest in Requiem that they just wanted to capitalize on it by really building as much hype as they could and as much discussion as they could. You forced me to watch it? No, I forced you to watch the trailer that didn't show too much. And after playing the game, that trailer did not show too much at all. But they were releasing, like, big gameplay demos, like just uncut, straight up gameplay pre-release. And that's where I was like, okay, what are we doing? Why are we showing this much? Too much for me? You're crazy. Then you get Halo 5 marketing. Yeah, that's one of the worst marketing campaigns. That was an awful marketing campaign. I should have showed False more of the marketing for Halo 5 before we played it, so that she would have a bit more of an understanding of the reaction to Halo 5. I should have showed her more of the trailers prior to playing the game. Because the way that they built this entire marketing campaign on, like, Master Chief and Locke are bitter rivals who are hunting each other and trying to kill each other. Master Chief is going to be, like, the villain in this game. He's up to some crazy shit. And then the game was nothing like that at all. And it wasn't even just, like, one trailer. It was, like, multiple trailers. They made the tagline of the game's marketing campaign Hunt the Truth. As in, like, Spartan Locke was going to be uncovering all these big mysteries surrounding Master Chief that we just didn't know before. They did a whole fucking, like, ARG about it. They did, like, a whole fucking podcast series about it. They gave us a fucking TV show, a live-action TV show about Spartan Locke's background that I think also used the tagline Hunt the Truth. And then the game was nothing like that. Like, at all. It was nothing even remotely similar to that. It was crazy. It was actually... It was wild. And yeah, I talked about the Street Fighter movie yesterday. I don't think it looks good, but I think it, like, based on the trailer, it has very strong, so bad it's good potential for me. But I'm really, really sick of, like, I don't even know how to phrase it, but just movies having, like, very generic, like, overly millennial humor that feels unnatural and, like, forced in. And the Street Fighter movie had a lot of that, in my opinion. Let's go! Was it Chun-Li? Who... I don't remember who said it in the trailer, but it only just came back to me. I didn't even mention this yesterday. Someone in the trailer said, "Bitch, please," in a way that did not feel natural even within the trailer. And I'm sure it feels even more out of place in the actual movie. Yeah, there was Chun-Li. I thought so. It has so bad it's good potential for sure. But someone like Chun-Li saying "bitch please" is so out of character and out of place that I feel like it could really only stand on, like, its overly campy nature and, like, that so bad it's good energy. I can't imagine Chun-Li saying that. Exactly. It's nothing like her. Like, her personality in the Street Fighter games, Chun-Li in the games would never say something like that. But in the trailer, she does, and it feels very like, what? What did she do? Did she just say that? Thoughts on the newest MK2 movie? I didn't watch the last Mortal Kombat movie. I lost interest, so I don't even know anything about it. I don't think I've even seen the trailer, to be honest with you. Is Ken being like a playboy celebrity asshole type of character? Yeah, it seems like the general gist of the movie is that Ken is going to be like the main character that you follow for most of it. And that after becoming like a successful tournament fighter, he developed like that asshole, like rich boy personality. And now he's trying to like correct himself with Ryu and Chun-Li helping him along, is the vibe that I got. And I said yesterday, like, even that premise, I really don't. Like, nothing about that gets me excited for the movie. Because as a fan of Street Fighter, that feels nothing like the plot of a Street Fighter game, or even like the older movies. Like, what? And it's funny for, like, the initial second that you're like, oh, Ken on MTV Cribs? But then you go anywhere beyond that and you're just sort of like, wait, what? It feels like the characters are the characters in like their name and designs alone. But personality-wise, at least based on what we saw in the trailer, they don't feel like the characters at all. In my opinion. Like, Chun-Li doesn't feel like Chun-Li. Ryu didn't feel like Ryu. Ken didn't feel like Ken. They're really the characters in, like, names and visuals alone. But then they're nothing like the characters. Like Master Chief in the Halo show. Sorry to go there. I apologize for the PTSD I just inflicted on some in chat. But it is kind of feeling like that, where it's like, it's the character in name and like visual design cues. But beyond that, it's not the character. You know what I mean? Never watched it, thankfully. Bro, I watched season 1 all the way through. It was painful. And that finale, where Master Chief fucked the Arbiter while Cortana watched, it doesn't even sound real when I say it. It legitimately does not sound real when I say it out loud. People will think I'm making shit up and, like, bullshit. I'm not. That happens. Master Chief fucks the Arbiter while Cortana watches, and they show Cortana's face as she's reacting to them fucking in front of her. That's a start. Yeah, she's just staring at them. And that's before I even add the detail that in this series, the Arbiter is actually a human woman who is a spy for the Covenant, and Master Chief doesn't know this when he fucks her. And then Master Chief pillow talks after the fucking to the Arbiter, who's actually a Covenant spy. And he just so happens to say something about how important of a planet Reach is, like how important of a colony that is for humanity. And the Arbiter then goes back to the Covenant, informs them of Reach, the planet, the colony, because Master Chief pillow talked it to her. And that is the reason that the Covenant finds out about Reach and goes and entirely glasses and eradicates the planet. In the show's continuity, the entire, like, genocide and eradication of the planet Reach happens because Master Chief could not keep his dick in his pants. And then after he couldn't keep his dick in his pants, he couldn't keep his mouth shut. Like, it sounds like I'm making this up. Right? It genuinely sounds like I am making this up, but I'm not. I wish I was. This legitimately happens at the end of the first season of the Halo show. It's insane. It is so fucking insane. The fact that the Master Chief actor said it's impossible to act with a mask or helmet. Just a lot about that show is wild. The sound design is so bad. It is. Although, False just finished playing through the Fatal Frame 2 remake, and oh my god, it's not an issue exclusive to that game. It's really the entire franchise. But man, I forget that Fatal Frame is a fucking assault on the ears from beginning to end. Holy shit. Like, even just having False's stream up in the background while I'm trying to work on stuff, like, my ears are just being attacked from all angles for 3 hours straight whenever she's streaming Fatal Frame, I swear to God. It's fucking crazy. Everything about those games' sound design is just... And I get what they're going for, and it does work, but fuck my ears, man. Have mercy. And it's not just me. There was one point last night where False paused in the middle of, like, a fight And I saw Hot Sauce be like, ah, peace, quiet. Please just stay paused for a little bit longer. So I know it's not just me. Fatal Frame is kind of silent. You're out of your mind. I don't know what you're talking about. The biggest thing with Fatal Frame is that fucking, like, tinnitus ear-ringing sound. Almost the entire time. Like, legitimately. Just almost the entire time that that game is running. It has that goddamn tinnitus sound going in the background. Whatever you call it. It's awful. And again, I get what they're trying to go for with it, but it's brutal. I have tinnitus anyway, so I wouldn't hear it in game. See, I don't have tinnitus. So for me, it's really, really bad. Oh, the vulture. From what I've seen, it's not that bad. Let me just pull up False's VOD from last night and go to a random point. I think that's a fun idea, don't you guys? I think this is a really good idea. I pull up the VOD and I just skip to somewhere random in the timeline. Oh, hey, that's me on her channel's front page on Twitch. Okay, not a lot happening right now. But what if I click... I'm flicking my mouse all around on the timeline. There. Also a little quiet right now.
The Kasubi in there? I thought we did.
But longer.
Hey, that's not the shirt I'm wearing.
And she said Kasubi. I have it turned down for you guys, to be fair. This is more the stuff that I'm talking about that over the course of like 3 hours. Hold on.
Right, and I didn't hit him. Hey, do these things knock people down? Oh, but it knocks me out of it.
I know that she's gonna hate me doing this, so I will have mercy on her. She only likes being perceived in her own bubble. Prove to be a liar. Now you're trying to find something. No, I legit, like, here, you can see my mouse here. I legit did this when I was like, I was like basically Russian rouletting it. Oh. Back to 50. Oh! These sounds are way better. This music is music. I just got a Discord ping. Could it be a coincidence? It is a coincidence. Believe it or not. It's from her too, which is the funny part. It's completely unrelated. I don't think she even noticed. Music is musicking? Way better. Way better. Is it the snake woman thing? No. The snake woman thing. Snake woman from Dark Souls 2 or Elden Ring? Snake even? Streamer? Or sorry, streamer even, gun to your head, Snake Woman from Dark Souls 2 or Elden Ring. I don't know the Snake Woman off the top of my head. I don't know what you're referring to from either. Granted, I've only played Dark Souls 2 to completion once. Elden Ring I've played a few times, and I can't think of the Snake Woman. I sent it. Oh my god, wait, 7. Oh. I don't even remember the Dark Souls 2 one looking at it right now. The Elden Ring one, believe it or not, is from Dark Souls 1. They're just reusing the model. I mean, shit. Gun to your head. Which one? For what? What am I choosing? Camel. Why would I want a guaranteed camel? Which one you fucking? It's gotta be the Dark Souls 1 one. It's gotta be. Interesting. I'll take note of that. That's not from Dark Souls 1? Dark Souls 1 snakes are more buff, didn't have noodle arms? Are they not? Dark Souls, it's the trap area. Like, Sen's Fortress. Are they not the same model? Am I crazy? The Man-Serpent Soldiers, hold on. Oh, I am crazy. Sen's Funhouse. Bro, we have the Palace lights on and the Aladdin Chance lights on. Where is my fucking win? Never mind, I am crazy. Pragmata's out. Bro, you guys, am I the only one who just found out from that clip that Capcom posted that it is actually pronounced Pragmata? And it sounds wrong, but like, that's how they're saying it in game, apparently. It's Pragmata. Am I the only one who's seen this and was shocked by it? I can't be. But no one else is agreeing. Oops, that was my fault. We still have Palace lights and Aladdin Chance lights. Seven. Or we pronounce Greek or Roman words however we want. I don't know. They posted a clip from the game of like the guy and the child talking, and they both said Pragmata in that conversation. And I was like, I'm supposed to say Pragmata? I always thought Pragmata. Because that's, like, I look at it and phonetically, that's what I would think it is. Don't give me cherries, I swear to God. Okay, the 3 is worse. Fuck's sake. Thank God. Finally something. Palace lights are gone. Aladdin Chance lights are not. Big jackpot. We've gotten a bunch of little ones today, but this is a big one. Don't forget that RE engine stands for Reach for the Moon engine, according to Capcom. I mean, that I believe because the branding has always had the hand reaching for the moon, so. Like, they never at any point showed us the RE engine without that branding. I do genuinely believe that maybe it's supposed to be like a sort of double meaning because it debuted with Resident Evil 7. But it's also clearly an engine that they use for everything else under the sun, too. So even though a lot of people are skeptical on that one, I'm prone to believe them on the Reach for the Moon engine thing, weirdly. Although I'm probably one of the only people you will hear say that. This jackpot's gonna be huge, man. I think we're gonna get over the halfway point with it. The camels are actually good because the free replay will trigger the final, there it is, the final burst of jackpot. But if you get a bunch of camels, you get like additional spins during the jackpot before it ends. It's kind of counterintuitive, but getting more camels in between these is good. We are over the halfway point by a good bit. And the Aladdin chance light is on as well. So we're kind of going. Big pay. You love to see it. Okay, why not? Fuck it, we go. We're balling. The Aladdin chance light is still on. For a second, I was pissed, but Aladdin chance light is still on. It's still in the background.
I will stick my finger in your
Chole, try to read this. Okay, I'm really bad at reading kana if I am not like already familiar with what it's trying to say. So, refresh my brain, going into it blind. Lychee. Fo? Do you read that, Fo? You must. Zemoon? Reach for the moon. It is Fo. Reach for the moon in kana. I'm normally really bad at reading kana if I don't already know what it's supposed to be. That one was easy, though. I was literally telling False last night on her stream. I was in her chat telling her this because somehow it came up. But legitimately, because of katakana being so widely used in Japanese, a lot of the time, if you just say an English word in what sounds like a racist Japanese accent, you're gonna be saying it right. Like, real shit. One of my favorite words in Japanese is their word for suitcase. Like, the bag, right? Because, I shit you not, it's a katakana word. They say, sutsukesu. I'm not bullshitting you. That's the word for suitcase in Japanese. Sutsukesu. That's how you say it. Pancake? Pancakey. I'm not bullshitting you. Wouldn't it be a case, not a bag? I mean, a suitcase is like a big bag, you know? Strawberry. It sounds like I'm joking. I'm not. But it's a case, but it's also a bag when you think about it. It's rigid, yeah, but it's made out of like that softer, more flexible. I was gonna say malleable, but not malleable. Flexible material at the same time. It's got like rigid edges, but at the same time, it's flexible. Isn't Ichigo strawberry? Ichigo is strawberry if you're talking literally about the fruit. But for like strawberry flavoring, like if you're talking about like ice cream or a sauce or something, they say strawberry. They use kana for it. I don't know why. If you're talking literally about the fruit, it's Ichigo. That is true. But the flavoring, they use kana for it. Don't ask me why. Maybe because it's like, oh, well, we picked up strawberry flavoring from the West, so strawberry. I don't know. Don't ask me. I didn't make it. I don't make the rules. Ice cream is another one. Chat, how do you think you say ice cream in Japanese? Take a guess. Say it out loud to yourself right now. Based on what I'm telling you. Say it out loud. Ice cream. Guess what? You're right. Like, I hate... Whatever you just said, 90% chance you're right. Tibby's got it. It's ice cream. Like, if you just say shit in what sounds like you making, like, a racist impression, genuinely, you're gonna be right a lot of the time. Like, I'm being so real with you. It's ice cream. That's how they say ice cream. It just works. It just works. So, lesson of the day. Sometimes it pays to be ever so slightly racist. Not to like a harmful extent, but maybe like a little bit of stereotyping. Sometimes it works out. Oh my god! We got the treasure chest during the Aladdin chance. This is fun. Give us more words. I could probably come up with more. I know there are so many. Like I'm really, it sounds like I'm bullshitting with these, but I'm not. Like, this is why katakana exists. Is because you learn how to read it, and then they use katakana to just spell out words from other languages, but like with Japanese syllables and characters, right? Like, any term or like thing that they have adopted from another country, they're going to spell that way and they're going to say that way because of the writing system that they use for it. So it applies to a ton of stuff, like a shit ton. It is racist though if you do the old guy samurai voice. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, chat. What's car? Kuruma. It's the penis music. Super Aladdin chance, boys. We go. We hit 2K and we got the penis music, like back to back. What do you mean penis music? That's just what I call this music. It only plays during Super Aladdin chants. Oh no, it was so short. That's bullshit. God damn it. Come back. Bring it back. It got us over 2100 at least. Read this. What's that after or between? I don't know why. Like this is probably part of me being bad at reading kana. I need to refresh myself with my flashcards clearly. What's the character between the so and the boo? Hazriel, give me that one and I got it. Is it an S character? Don't read that. Why? What is it? It is say. Okay. Aladdin chance? Am I dumb? Am I bad at reading kana to this extent where I'm dumb? Don't read that. Just trying to be clever. Yeah, see, sometimes I have such a hard time converting it from, like, Japanese syllables back into English that I just can't even figure out what it says. Like, I can read it, but I can't figure out what word it's supposed to be. I got it. I know what it says. I got it. Is that supposed to be 6, 7? Is it supposed to be 6? Is that the joke here? It is. Joke's on you. It doesn't work like that. Those characters don't work like that. Legitimately, they don't. They don't have, like, that first character is she. And I don't know why it put the little thing. I can't remember the actual term for it in the writing. But the thing that, like, extends the syllable. And make them work like that. They don't work like that. Because they don't have a syllable that, like, is SI like that, like si or C maybe. They don't have it. They have she. That's it. It doesn't work like that. Like, literally, if I go back to it, right, and I read it straight, it's like Shiku Seben. Shikuso. There's a so in here. What is that so? Wait, hold on. This is so right here. What is that? This says, sorry, I completely went past it because my brain, I was like, oh yeah, I know how to read that. No, it says Shikuso Seben. It doesn't work like that. Shikuso Seben? It didn't work. There's a reason I couldn't read that. Oh, it's Sue. My bad. It's Sue. Even then, why? I guess. Okay. Okay. I'm not bullshitting you when I say I'm bad at reading kana. I don't know why. It's a struggle. I can't explain to you why I struggle with it. It's one of the simplest things. I think it's because I don't go back and, like, retouch it enough. And because I completely learned hiragana before I learned any katakana. I think just because I don't refresh it enough and because it's not as burned in my brain as hiragana is, I struggle a bit. Yeah, you can't just directly write English in kana and have it make sense. Because when I read kana in the first place, my brain enters Japanese mode. Like, I'm not reading it in English. 'Cause, I mean, that's the whole point of the system, isn't it? To convert the words to Japanese. Getting reminded of the ways to say thank you in Japanese Galaxy Brain meme. And the last one is just 3-9. For my non-Japanese speakers. The joke is that 3-9 in Japanese would be San Q. Okay, that one got a genuine laugh out of me. To be that one was good. Like my brain took a little second to convert it, but then once it did, it actually got me. Roku Nana, am I right, chat? You're so right. I actually saw a clip of a VTuber doing the hand thing and saying Roku Nana. I saw it on Twitter a few weeks ago. So apparently that is a thing that they are saying to make fun of us, I would assume. But I spit the water out of my mouth. Yeah, once I got it, it genuinely got a laugh out of me. 3-9 is so funny. It's good. I'll have plenty of time to study more while I'm moving. I won't have much else to do during my homeless arc. I got time to fill. I may as well do some extra studying since I've been falling off a little bit. I only know 3 is San because of Sanji One Piece. Come on. We're at 2100. I've been at this for nearly 2 hours. Let's go. Let's get her going. No. Oh. Oh. That's Aladdin. No. What are you doing? Magic Genie. Oh, that's Aladdin again. Okay, thank you. Thank you. He listened. I appreciate that. As us galaxy-brained Japanese individuals would say, Sankyu. I couldn't. I tried to keep a straight face after it, and I couldn't. This shit is so dumb. You got nothing else to do? That's what I'm saying. Like, the night that we have to be out of the house, like prior to the closing, and then I'm gonna drive 2 days driving to where I'm going. It is far away. So I'm gonna have 2 nights in a hotel before even getting to the Airbnb that I have set up for like the week or so that I'll be there. So bro, like especially then, like I'm not gonna be able to set up my setup. I'm setting up my setup temporarily in the Airbnb. That is fully the plan, is that I'm gonna be doing video work while I'm there, even though I'm not streaming. But when I'm stuck in the hotel with like just my laptop, that can become study time. The harder you try to make it sound like 3-9, the more it actually sounds like thank you. Sounds like he's on Steel Ball Run. I saw a clip on Twitter recently of JoJo characters speaking English, and it was only one guy. Is that from like the new JoJo that just came out? Is that the joke? It was just a compilation of this one JoJo character pretty much, just over and over being like, oh my god! Holy shit! It was killing me. But it was just the one guy. Was it from like the newer Joseph the Goat? Bro, he was fucking, I was dying watching that. That's Joseph. Okay. That shit was awesome. I do need to watch JoJo, because that would be killing me. Bro, as much as I would laugh at that, False would be in tears if I watched it with her. The way that she laughs at Takio and COD Zombies, I know that she would not be able to even contain herself with that. Oh, they have an Italian guy in the new part. Singing Pizza Mozzarella. I do need to watch this. I absolutely need to watch this. Joseph made my mom a fan of JoJo. That would do it for me. Yeah, we're gonna have some good English in the Yakuza games even. Black Monday is a really good one. When I played Yakuza 3, oh my god, that shit was fucking killing me. Get started now, and maybe the next part of Steel Ball Run will be out by the time you catch up. We recently started watching Invincible together. I haven't seen any of season 4 yet, but I am a comics knowledge haver. So, like, I'm aware of what is going on in season 4. I already am familiar with that material. But we're watching from season 1 for her. I'm trying to read what Hasriel just put. Butte. No. Beautiful eyes. That's what it. Okay, thank you. I wouldn't have gotten it. That is what it says. Because Yakuza 3, yeah, my brain would not have gone there. I don't have that much Yakuza brain rot. I was very confused by the end of it. I was thinking like ice when I read it. I didn't get the beautiful part, like I wasn't putting that together, and at the end I was thinking it was saying ice, not eyes. Like something ice? Beautiful eyes. I thought I was about to get a jackpot for real. I heard it. I hate how they've done Steel Ball Run. People who think the second stage being weekly is going to fix anything don't realize they're still not giving us a real timeline of what they're aiming for. Which means we're still probably going to have to wait between stage 2 and 3 again. Yeah, I don't even know, like... I don't get why, because the only thing I really understand about it is that apparently they released the first episode before, like, any of the rest of it is ready to go. And I'm genuinely just like, why? Why would they do that in the first place? Released like a 50-minute episode and then radio silence for a month. Yeah, and then after the radio silence, they were just like, yeah, we have nothing done. Later this year, though. so weird to me, the way that they did that. This Aladdin chance was not expected, but it is welcome. Almost at 25. This machine's music is great. I was hoping it would go longer. Damn it! Wonder if there will be a quality drop or not. I'm assuming that, the quality will probably still be pretty good, like animation-wise and stuff, I mean. Just because they are taking so long. Like, normally, especially in 2D animation, the culprit with, like, poor animation quality is just rushed timelines. But the fact that they're even willing to, like, release an episode and then wait nearly a year to release another one tells me that the quality probably won't be hurt much by it. It's probably actually going to take so long because they, are unwilling to compromise on the quality. Like, when you look at early Dragon Ball Super, actually most of Dragon Ball Super, but especially early Dragon Ball Super, the anime adaptation of, like, the movies. Oh my god. That's what you get with the rushed timelines. Because holy fuck. Or, like, Invincible, notoriously, does not get the time in the oven that it needs, and Amazon rushes it out. So you get, like, bits of animation in Invincible that look great, like some of the stuff with Thrag that I've seen going around lately on Twitter, which I can happily watch because I'm a comic book knower, so even though I haven't watched Season 4, me seeing clips of that stuff does not spoil me. Like, some of those clips, like that one impact frame clip that everyone is sending around right now, looks awesome. But then most of the show doesn't look like that because it's really rushed. So they have to choose the moments that they really spend a lot of time on. And then most of the rest of the show just has to meet, like, the minimum expectation. That clip looked horrifying. I don't watch Invincible, but goddamn. It was funny because before that villain came in, he's very built up over, like, multiple arcs of the story prior to his actual first appearance in it. He's talked about a lot. And he's talked about as being, like, the baddest dude ever to live, ever, anywhere, in all time. Like, they talk him up so much before he appears. And literally, like, 2 weeks ago, I was seeing people who are Invincible fans only through the show being like, is this dude a fraud? Like, is he just gonna show up and not live up to any of it? Because it's starting to seem that way. Seems like Thrag is gonna be a big old fraud. And then he showed up, and clearly the show animators put the time in to make him literally come across like a fucking demon now that he has shown up. And I love that. Just how hard the 180 hit the community who only watches the show is awesome. That only helped him. I think that's part of why the reaction to him appearing in the show now has been so significant, is because people were starting to think, like, there's no way that this guy lives up to the expectation that has been set for him. And then he did. Because of course he did. In the comics, he was that guy too. He is just him, genuinely. I'm wondering how some of the material that is about to be part of the show is going to be handled, admittedly, because some of the material that is about to get adapted to Invincible is, like, exceptionally dark, even compared to what has been in the show thus far. Like, Invincible gets significantly darker. Right about at the point that it's getting to now. Like, it gets mega fucked up. Right beyond the point that they're just getting to. To the point where if it is adapted one-to-one from the comics to the show, I will frankly be shocked. Like, I do not expect Amazon to actually allow them to adapt it one-to-one. Because it is exceptionally dark. I need to catch up. I still haven't seen all of season 2. Season 2 of the show, in my opinion, was not the best. Like, just that. There are some highlights in that portion of the story, but I think out of what I've at least seen from it, I think that is, like, the slow part. They've already changed some significant things in the show. Yeah, they've made some changes. So I don't expect it to get adapted one-to-one, but some of it is also, like, really critical to the story going forward, to the point where if you did try to, like, censor it or just change it to have it not be as dark as it is in the comics, it would really affect things going forward more than you would want to. More than you would want to risk, I guess is the way to say it. So, like, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what they do, adapting it to the show. And because so many people only watch the show because they don't want to get spoiled from, like, digging into the comics, I don't want to go into detail. But it is exceptionally dark is just the only way that I can think to say it. I keep trying to find a different way to phrase it, but that's really the only good way to phrase it. Like, I can't come up with anything else. It's really fucked up. Supposed to get revealed yesterday, but because of the leaks, they pushed it to next week. Yeah, sure it did. It was also supposed to get revealed, like, a few months ago, and then a few months before that, and then, like, a few months before that. It's been getting pushed back, like, a week or so for a whole lot of weeks now. I saw it, but I frankly don't believe it. Chat, we're losing money. Insider Gaming says they got to see the trailer, but they really can't talk about it for obvious reasons. Isn't Insider Gaming the main source that's been saying the game is about to be revealed for, like, 2 years straight now? Like, not to be that guy, but isn't that Insider Gaming? Fucking hell. Give me the jackpot. Give me the big one. Or a little one. At this point. Oh, fuck. I might want to get up from the machine and sit back down. Please, oh. Man. We're getting little wins. Okay, let me try. It's warning me. I'm gonna get up in a second. I'm testing the water here with a few more spins. 'Cause it feels like it's about to come back around, maybe. The machine is acting up a bit. It's flashing some lights and such. That was so close. You see what I mean? Like it's right on the cusp of something. I swear. Come on.
Beg for the peg, chat.
Vine Sauce Joel just uploaded a VOD of RE Survivor. Oh no. Not Survivor. Could be worse. Could be Survivor 2. Damn it. Okay. I'm getting up. I'm getting up from the machine. I'm doing it. I knew it. That's why we dropped a save state. Let me real quick go try to find that thing that Hot Sauce was talking about. Before I'm assuming it would be in here somewhere. Probably. I imagine. I don't even remember exactly what the thing he said was called. I'm trying to find the setting. Hold on. I'm just gonna have to search it. There's something about... Oh, this is what he was talking about. I think. Yeah, I'm still struggling to find it, chat. Hold on. It's something that maybe could fix freezes like that, like consistent freezes in certain spots. What is that? What happened? What did I miss? What was what? Oh, DS, thank you for gifting a member. Sorry, I'm troubleshooting something. Sorry. Thank you for gifting a membership. I don't know what was on screen. I don't know which one it was. I have a lot of funny ones in there. So I don't know which one exactly just played. Hold on. Hot Sauce was in Twitch chat, I think. Oh, yeah, hold on. Yeah, I don't think the feature that he is referring to even applies to this game. Oh. Hmm. Okay, hold on. Let me try going back. Maybe it was a fluke, right? No? Seems frozen, right? But what if I got crazy? What's the hotkey for this? Just because I know there is one. Would make this easier. Default is F9. Yeah. What if I got crazy and changed the renderer? Maybe the renderer is causing issues? Doesn't seem like it. Changing the renderer didn't do it. It's the bloated save file causing the crashes, I'm telling you. I swear it's not. Hey, that spin gave me something. Plus, the issue here is only with the slot machine. We have not had any sort of similar issue anywhere else with, like, freezing on loading screens and whatnot. It is specifically when standing up from a Pachi slot machine that sometimes it just happens. Okay, well, now I have to play this out. Now we have big jackpot luck factored in. It just works. I was just trying to stop it from freezing. But here we are. Suppose I'm not at the goal just yet, and if the luck turned around, the luck turned around. The troubleshooting can come once we're there. This should get back over the 2,500 mark easily. Maybe even over 26, if we're lucky. The amount you can get from these varies, though, so we'll see. The laser is losing strength. Yes, of course. Must be. Turning it upside down might help. More camels is good. Camels are good on the big jackpot. Oh my god, we're going. Bro. We keep winning. Camels just extend it. There's the, okay. The big payout before the end. Here we go. We are getting over 2,600. $650. We're not gonna hit 27, but we're gonna get pretty close. I'll take it. I will take it. What if I tried getting up again? Freezing. Japanese 3-9. It's freezing again. Why? What about changing disk speed? That could actually work. I've had that work on some PS1 games before when they were freezing on loading screens. Yeah, that could work. I won't want to do it. What's it? I won't want to do it like permanently, but let me try like a mild overclock on it, like a 130% and see. Yeah, I did it during the RE streams for RE2 and 3, I think. I didn't think of that. It's a good idea. Cycle rate is not default. It's warning me. Oh, it's increasing the internal frame rate. So yeah, I will want to turn it off once we don't need it. There a frame skip option? Potentially. That doesn't seem to have done it, but let me try just more overclock then. I guess I'm only doing this temporarily, so let me just fucking crank it and see if it doesn't work. Yeah, that doesn't seem to have done it either. Okay. Let me set that back because we're not going to want that. All right, the frame skip could maybe work. I should be able to do that, right? Maybe not, now that I'm looking at it. I may not be able to do that. Imagine being stuck at this godforsaken machine forever with no way of leaving. RetroArch? Hell no. PCSX2. Let me try this. It's confusing. It's so overly confusing. That didn't do it either. I think it is something with the game itself. You managed to fix RE1? No. Do you have a previous save or save state? The previous save is prior to doing the whole sub-story because you can't leave the Pachi slot parlor during the sub-story. Which I was going to use manual saves because of this reason. Like, in the game. But you can't leave and go to a save point during the sub-story. So I have a previous save. But it would be prior to 2 hours ago. Fix it once I get the medals pulled together. I won't worry about it for right now. May as well get the medals first. And maybe browse a little bit in the process. Shit. You on latest nightly? Yeah. Always on latest nightly. Thank you for the guaranteed camel, Aladdin. Damn it. Never use nightly builds. With PCSX2, it's recommended to use the nightly build. Just because it's such a stable emulator that's so far along. If it's like a new experimental thing, then it's different, but... Can you transfer a save state to a different PC? Yeah, I could. I don't have PCSX2 on my other PC. But I could. No, you could. There are ways. The save you can, not the save state? Are you sure? Because wouldn't it just be the same thing, basically? Unless the save state has to cache your specific hardware setup. I tried before? Really? What is it that causes that? Is it because it has to cache, like, your hardware and everything along with it for it to work? That's the only thing that I could think of that would make it not work. Because it's stored in a file, as everything is. So you would think you could just pull the file. Even with all things exactly the same, couldn't get the save state to load. Come on, Aladdin. Work with me here, man. Oh, my bad. I could check the integrity of my dump. I might just have to redump the game. Potentially. I could just verify that. If it... I probably should, actually. Could even be something with my disc. Doubt it would be that, but it's worth trying. Yeah, it's something that I can at least check to see if something's corrupted or whatnot. Isn't this the same setup you used for the video playthrough? Yeah. But I don't think, had this problem when doing the slots for the minigame completion either. So something could have corrupted, potentially. And it's not consistent every time you sit down at the machine either, which is part of what makes it so weird. It's just sometimes. So I don't know. the EE timing hack. I think that's what I did. Switching to hardware, I tried. Oh, and using OpenGL. I don't know which one I'm on specifically, to be fair. Probably Vulkan, try OpenGL. It probably is on Vulkan, is what I'm thinking, because I did try hardware. I'm losing money anyway. So let me go back. Let me make sure that when we are on hardware, we're on OpenGL. That's hardware. It looks like it. Yeah, that is hardware. No, I didn't do it. I don't know. It's so strange. Let me check the let me verify it real quick. God, how do you even do that again? It's been a minute since I had to do that. Switching it while it's frozen. Their documentation. I found the button. Their documentation is saying that the button is somewhere it's not, probably because it changed it in an update. It verified. It says it's all good. I don't think this one is needed for Amon. It'll suck if we literally can't get through it just because of some weird bug. But if it's not needed for Amon, then I suppose you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, I tried messing with the EE cycle rate already, although I did not mess with the cycle skipping. Which maybe is my next thing to try. Why not both? Why not overclock the cycle rate and the skipping? Oh, and I'm in hardware. That doesn't seem to have changed anything. Look at all the warnings. Oh, you guys can't see right now. Oh, there it is. Okay. You can see now. I got so many warnings booting it up this way. Yeah, shit's frozen. Let me at least turn that back off. Looks like you can use other save, or you can use your save states on other PCs. It could be a possibility. Wouldn't help if the save is corrupted. I mean, nothing would. I have like a tool for scanning. Oh, that's what you're saying. It wouldn't help. Yeah. Yeah, I just verified the game dump. And it didn't flag anything. It said it was all good. But if it's the save file specifically, then it wouldn't have flagged anything, right? It could potentially be the save file. Can you verify the save? I don't think so. Not to my knowledge. Hold on. I'm trying to think. Wait a minute. Hold on a second, chat. Right. I am technically running a Japanese PS2 right now because of Outbreak. I forgot about that. Oh boy. It was so funny. System. I need. Well, that helps. Should be in system. Shouldn't it? Chat, where was the memory card manager on this bitch? Oh. My memory. Nothing seems to be wrong. My memory cards look fine. I'm not using that one for like anything. It seems to be fine. Is your PC still in JP time? It was never. Oh, region? Yeah, my PC's region is still set to Japan. I forgot to change that. There. Put that bitch back in Nihongo. I forgot how to do that. I haven't done that in so many years. My save card all seems fine, and my save data didn't say anything weird. Because the PS2, like in the menus there, it does have functionality to be like, oh yeah, what's it? Either the memory card or the save itself could show as like corrupted or unformatted or stuff like that. Nothing seemed wrong. So I might just play this one out. See if I can't fix it. If I can't and it's not needed for Amon, we know that we did it. Thank God I was able to find my way to the language settings. At least they have those to where I was able to put it into English conveniently. I figured it was just like, yeah, this shit's in Japanese. I thought I was gonna have to find it with that. Granted, half of it's in kana anyway, so it's not really the biggest deal, but it's just less convenient. We'll watch the cutscene on YouTube together. Yeah, watch the dialogue at the end. Pretend I did it. Well, not even pretend. I did do it. You know what I mean. How did you get that screen? You just boot the console without loading a game. You can do that. Chat, we're not winning. Oh, come on. Give me something big. We want big. Yes, hello, Michael. We're so close to being done with the slots for the second time. I need a big win. A real big win. But the game does not. Oh, wanna give me one? Never truly done, just on standby. Cherries and a genie. If the genie spits out cherries, I'm gonna lose my mind. Do not do that. Or an X, don't do that either. Fuck that magic genie. Am I right? All my homies hate the magic genie. No cherries or X's. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Fake out? Oh my god. No. Ugh. I hated Will Smith Magic Genie. I heard he wasn't that bad. He just wasn't, you know. It's not the same. I heard he was fine as the genie. I didn't see the movie, so I couldn't tell you. When we had the spy machine. I like the Aladdin machine more than the spy machine, but the spy machine is a classic. He was there. He was no Robin Williams. Yeah, that's what I've heard, basically. Like, he wasn't necessarily bad, but he's just... He's not Robin Williams. He's not the same. You see what Jada said? No. I'll be so real. I don't give a shit what Jada said. Come on, man. I'm out here grinding the slots. You're not giving me shit. How was that real? The Oscar slap was really something. She cheated and came clean to protect Will. To protect Will. Could have kept it a secret, but I wanted to protect him. How does that protect? I guess, like, is she saying that she came clean to him? So that at least he would find out from her? Like, is that what she's trying to say? Yeah, pretty much. Okay. I mean, it's fair enough. At the very least. I don't know. I don't fuck with cheating like that. But after just recently, very timely, actually, that update from like the whole Sykkuno thing came out, that he and his girlfriend are actually going to stay together and work it out. I don't know how he convinced her to hang around after all that. Bro was hitting up like every cosplayer and VTuber at any event he was going to ever. He was not just even like sleeping with every VTuber and cosplayer that would give him the shot, but also like YouTube would not appreciate the standard verbiage. He was putting the fries in the bag. If you're picking up what I'm putting down, the ice cream machine was not broken. If you're getting what I'm getting at. He was making a famous pastry from Boston, if you know what I mean. I don't know how he convinced her to hang around. Like, what False said. Yes, what False said. Unprotected, no less. Like, in case that needed to be emphasized. Because granted, you could maybe assume otherwise, but like, unprotected. We know from some first-hand accounts. And like, I was talking about it with False, but when the whole thing came out, for those who know how that all went down, if you don't know how it all went down, basically, he was getting confronted by a couple of the girls, as well as like a drama YouTuber who got pulled in on it to like cover it and everything and break the story and all that. And when he got confronted, they had his girlfriend in a group chat with them where they showed her everything. And she was so distraught at what she was seeing, like the screenshots of his chats with women and everything, that she left the group chat because she could not stomach seeing any more of it. And she was like in the other room crying because they lived together. And at that time where she has found out that he was cheating on her all this time, had seen all the evidence of it, was distraught crying in the other room, he left her on her own, went to his office to get on his computer, and started messaging and calling multiple of the girls that he was like leading on, you know, getting ready to go meet and everything, to try to like get a handle of the situation with them over trying to comfort or deal with her first. And somehow she decided to stay with him. And she thinks that it's all gonna be like okay and go back to normal after this. I have no idea how he managed to pull that off. Like, I seriously do not. I can't comprehend that. People are shaming her for staying. Bro, I wouldn't be shaming her, but like, I cannot imagine a single timeline where in her position, I would stay. I cannot fathom a single possibility.
Yeah, but like... Alright.
They going after everyone involved? I know people on the internet are fucking freaks for some drama, but like, I personally cannot imagine being in her position and staying. Like, I could never wrap my head around that. The fuck is wrong with that whole group? That's the thing too. They've had so many cheating scandals within that one group of creators. It's kind of wild. Like, first time happens, right? It's a thing people do. Second time in the same group, oh, I mean, it is kind of a common thing, unfortunately, you know. Third time, okay, this is getting a little weird. This is the fourth time, I think, in that one group, in the span of like 4 or 5 years, I want to say. Different people every time. Like, it's the whole group. It's crazy, man. It's the whole fucking group. I thought we were done with slots. There's a sub-story. Yeah. No. People are saying that the girl who brought this all to the public is playing the victim card. Which, in fairness, he didn't tell her that he was in a relationship. That's on him. But she was the one who initiated everything. And then after she confronted him, pushed him to break up with his girlfriend immediately for her sake. She kept saying, like, in the call she recorded of them talking about it, which is a whole other thing. And then after telling him that she should break up with her for her sake because he cheated on her for years, she wanted to still be friends with him. And she said, like, yeah, you can still make this up to me because you didn't cheat on me. You cheated on her and you need to apologize to her, but like, we can still talk. That's why people are saying that she's trying to make herself out to be a victim when it seems like she had maybe some not so great intentions with the whole thing, which personally I would agree with. Just from what I've seen of it, I would say something about that, actually a lot about that, rubs me the wrong way and makes me think that something's off about her. But anyway, it is about that time. We will come back to the slot machines next time, and I'll see if I can't maybe try to
money, bitch. The fucking whore you are.
Try to fix this if I can off stream. We'll see. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope if you did enjoy that you'll like the stream. It helps out with the algorithm and stuff, so I appreciate it. Also leave a sub and a follow, whether you're on Twitch, YouTube, whatever. Come back another time. We're doing this. We're doing all sorts of other stuff like Resident Evil, Metal Gear, Ace Combat, all sorts of things. Come back for any of it. Also, if you enjoyed and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub. Or I said that already. If you're looking for links to anything outside of Twitch or YouTube to engage with the community, check out links in the description below on the YouTube side. Helps out. I'm looping. Jesus Christ. Links in the description on the YouTube side. Things like Twitter, Discord server, whatever. If you're on Twitch, they're on the channel page. They're in chat commands. You'll be able to find what you're looking for. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be back here next time. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream, and goodbye.
Nanomachine, son!